Just make sure there's no international break in the middle of the two games today. Yep, no, looking good. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Careering Onwards with me, Mr. Grand 2 and Leicester City. As today, we're on the Denmark screen, let's go to the Leicester screen. As today, we are hopefully, finally, going to make sure that the Foxes are back in the big time. Today's the day. Can we get back to the Premier League? Can we do it as champions as well? And the board are certainly satisfied with what we've done. They think promotion is pretty much secured because they're giving me a new contract. Let's have a look at this. I mean, I'm not really particularly fussed about the wages. The expectations are pretty much what they were. The interesting thing for me is the number of years left on the deal. 2 years, I think, is a pretty reasonable one. I'm not planning on leaving Leicester in the summer. I think I definitely want a season in the Premier League, and then after that, who knows? We've nearly got them up. We want to try and keep them up. So I think I'm just going to accept this as is. It doesn't really make much of a difference really anyway, because if a club wants to hire you, then they'll hire you and pay whatever they want. It's compensation is not much compared to what it is for transfers. I mean, what is this? Literally the next click. I'm delighted to accept a new contract. Esposito, top scorer in the league, our best striker, he's out for the rest of the season with a lower back stress fracture. I mean, is this a conspiracy? What is this? Seriously, what is this? Am I supposed to rely on Kelechi Iheanacho for the rest of the season? How many? We can get promoted today, but what is this nonsense? Seriously, that was the next click. What even happened to him? A robust challenge in training. Who was it? I want to find them. I will never play. Tell me who did it. Who massacred my boy? Who massacred my boy? Yeah, I'm delighted to have a new deal. Can I go back in time 5 minutes just to get my striker not injured anymore? Hello? I mean, luckily we are in a situation whereby at least promotion is looking relatively certain, but he's just so good. It's a massive miss for us. I hope it doesn't stop him from getting the golden boot. That would be quite disappointing. Okay, right, I'm sorry, what is this? Pratt's now got food poisoning. He's out for a week. He's going to miss the Burnley game and the Sheffield United game. Who's doing this? Who's trying to stop us getting promoted? I mean, I don't want to end up like Spurs. It's not a conspiracy. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's absolutely fine. There's nothing bad at all. American teams keep trying to steal Benny Banagimi. He's barely played for me, but I'm not selling you him now in April because that's silly. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine. So Dennis Pratt is... I mean, he's not well. He's going to need a bucket, so we'll put him on the bench. We'll bring in Oliver Skip instead of him. Feliciao's going to play instead of Esposito because of his questionably timed injury. Iheanacho's going to have to come on the bench. I mean, Feliciao's not really... He's scored 2 goals for us in the League Cup. Every time he's played since, he's been pretty bad, but his star rating is good. This is his chance to shine. Go out there and impress me. Actually, we probably shouldn't play Skip. We should probably play Krunic because he's sort of better suited to that position, and his average rating is amazing. He's not played at all really, and he's not moaning about that fact at all either. Dennis, just go home, go and sleep for 2 days. So anyway, let's actually put the team in a sort of sensible, logical way. Etheridge is in goal. Taylor, Webster, Soyuncu and Pereira are there. That's the back 5 that haven't conceded in a very long time. Hopefully today's not that day. Blin is in defensive midfield. Chowdhury, Krunic is coming into midfield. He's barely got a look in this season. Doesn't really moan particularly. He's not bad. He's not a bad player. Trincao on the left. Nelson on the right. Felicio up top. Is this his moment to shine in the absence of the boy wonder Sebastiano Esposito, who we probably wouldn't have next season anyway? Milan are going to want to keep him, you would think, but Burnley are today's opposition. They have had a dreadful season. They've managed to avoid relegation just about under my mortal nemesis Steve McLaren, but they've got some decent players. They've got Conrad Lema, Jack Cork still there, Alan Halinovic, legend of Football Manager, Ben Gibson still there, Danny Loader up front as well. It's not going to be easy, especially when we have lost our captain and best midfielder and our striker, who is the top goal scorer in the division. That's just unfortunate really, but at least we signed a new contract. That's what really matters. Go out there and please just win the game and then we can get promoted. And if we don't win the league, it's not the end of the world as long as we get promoted. Right, first highlight in this horrific world without Esposito. Reece Nelson picks the ball up from Felicio, and he's like, you know what? Sorry, boss. I can see you're sad. You're sad about the guy who's injured. I'm gonna just sort this one out for you. Fires home for only his second goal of the season. Great individual effort from him. We've got the lead. I mean, this would do it. Also, at the moment, Aston Villa's result means that, well, they ignore it. They've just taken the lead in their game and are cutting the gap back 10 points. If Villa lose, we can win in this game. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Reece Nelson with a free kick. It's bundling all over the place. Nick Pope manages to claim it, though. But the important thing is that this would give us promotion. Half-time, 1-0. Just those two highlights. Please, let's do the right team talk this time. Keep it up. I'm happy with your performance. Let's go out there, seal the job in the second half and get ourselves back into the Premier League. Defence picks it up. Charlie Taylor to Trincao is kind of a little bit closed off, but he gets it away to Blinn, who gives it back to Taylor. Reece Nelson is there. And where has this Reece Nelson been all season? Largely useless when we've played him, and he's kind of been a bit of a passenger in recent weeks when Balde's been injured. But today, he's like, yeah, well, there's promotion on the line. There's a medal on the line. I want to see that on my Wikipedia page. Nods it in from Charlie Taylor, his second of the game. He's massively increased his season goal tally, 2-0 up, and we are, I think, going up. Taylor involved again, feeds Blinn, Chowdhury across to Ricardo Pereira. Can he find a bit of room on the right hand side? It goes back to Blinn. Chowdhury's there for the strike, and Chowdhury fires it home. Brilliant from Hamza. He's been a bit. He started the season in blistering goal scoring form. He's been kind of just been a bit restricted in that area recently, but that is probably his best goal of the season, possibly the goal of the season. And the hometown boy, the academy graduate, I say he's a hometown boy, I don't know if he's been born in Leicester or not, we'll have to check that, but the academy graduate with the goal that will surely now send Leicester City back into the Premier League. Time is ticking away here. I think we're going to do it. No chance for Burnley whatsoever. No chance at all. There we go. Full-time whistle has gone at the King Power Stadium, and we have, unless my maths is horrendously wrong, done it. Excellent performance indeed, boys. Well done. And there we go. Got the achievement for Park the Tank. Excellent. That's another clean sheet. How many clean sheets in a row is that? I mean, I can scarcely count. It's 10, isn't it? It's 10. Sensational stuff. And there we go. We have been promoted. Reading have got in the playoffs. I'm not interested in that. We have been promoted. Well, there we go. We've done it. We've done exactly what the board wanted us to do. It was, considering how badly we started, like when we took over in the middle of last season, how dreadful we started. We picked it up, and then the end of the season last year was absolutely appalling. I thought we made some good signings, but I wasn't 100% confident. But, well, we've got the job done. Halfway at least. I want that title. But the most important thing is that we have been promoted back to the Premier League. Budget for next season, £47 million. Thank you very much indeed. That will do very nicely. Thank you very, very much. The fans are happy. The board are happy. We have done what we needed to do. James Justin wants to stay. To be honest, James, you're not that good, so you'll probably be replaced anyway, but thanks for telling me. Reece Nelson, he's trying to get a re-loan next season, I think, with a late burst of performance there. But, well, there we go. We have done what we set out to do when we took over at Leicester. I'm absolutely delighted. Very, very, very good. Having chosen to rest a number of key players for the match against Burnley, you must be delighted with the 3-0 win. I didn't rest anybody. They were injured. What are you talking about? I mean, the spare wage budget is ridiculous. £697,000. That's one of the benefits, I suppose, of being relegated. I'm going to tie down a lot of these boys to new contracts. Pratt, for example, definitely needs a new contract. If nothing else, just to sort of protect our investment. Hamza as well, I think. If we can tie him down, he's been so good this season. He's a club trained player. We need to keep him at the club if we can. And he wasn't born in Leicester, he was born in Loughborough, which isn't, I mean, it's not too far away, is it? Also, his agent is Ryan Reynolds, which is an interesting career change from Ryan there. I just accidentally stormed out of the press conference before the Sheffield United game. I meant to press no comment, and I accidentally stormed out. I have such good media handling. Like, it was 100%. Now it's down to 98. I'm sorry, journalists. It was nothing intentional. That was oh dear. Oh, it's not been the best 2 episodes for me being competent. Right then, we're going to play Sheffield United, and we need 1 win from our last 4 games, and we will be champions. We got 97 points. I've not even noticed that. We were on for 100 points, which would be, well, that'd be lovely if we could do that again. So team meeting wise, we can actually safely say we were expected to win the title. So go out there and win it. Everyone loves it. Everyone's happy apart from Callum Burton. I mean, Callum, you're not gonna be playing, mate, I'm afraid, unless something horrible happens on the next click to Neil Etheridge. That would be bad, wouldn't it? Imagine that, if Neil Etheridge got injured and then we had to play a distressed Callum Burton for the rest of the season and then we ended up not winning the league. He's fine. Everyone seems like they're fine, right? Let's play Sheffield United. Keita Balde is kind of back. Is he fully back yet? Not quite. He's not even fit enough for the bench at this point, I don't think. Dennis Pratt, though, is able. He's going to come straight back in for Krunic, who he's just played in that excellent win against Burnley, and now he finds himself not even on the bench. Now that's a bit harsh, isn't it? We'll put him on the bench in place of Iheanacho because he's essentially useless, and we can just play Josh King as a striker if we need to. Why not? Come on the bench, Krunic. You deserve it. But Pratt is back in. Otherwise, no changes. Nelson keeps his place as Balde's not fit and also not playing particularly well, and obviously Esposito is out for the rest of the season, so Felicio stays up top. We're going to win the title today. I can feel it. If we don't win it today, we'll play the Preston game and hopefully do it there as well. But right, lads, the title's ours. If we win, everyone is fired up, ready to go. Let's go out there and lose 4-0 to Sheffield United. Did I say lose? No, I meant win. We're going to win. It's going to be fine. We're going to win. Keep an eye on the Aston Villa points total. Keep an eye on their result as well. If they slip up at all, then we will, well, as long as we don't lose, we should wrap up the title as well. And it looks like they are slipping up. They appear to have gone behind. Let's have a look. I should just have the latest scores thing on. They're losing to Nottingham Forest, which would give us the title as it is. It's a good job they're losing because we're not winning. We're not doing anything. Not a single highlight in the entire first half. We're very good at that. We're very good. I could tell them they're disappointing. I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because to keep playing this way and the result will come, because Aston Villa are doing us a massive favour. Well, Forest are doing us a massive favour. Finally, a highlight. 55 minutes in. Reece Nelson, the star against Burnley, starting us off. It's come back to Etheridge. Adam Webster, loads of space for Charlie Taylor if we give it to him, and indeed we do. He runs into it, finds Pratt. He's recovered from being sick in a bucket. Reece Nelson puts it across, and Francisco Trincao is there to lash it home and give us the lead, and we've got one hand on the championship trophy. Lovely ball from Chowdhury out to Nelson. He is really desperate to come back next season. Bullet header. I said he lashed it in. It's a bullet header from Trincao. Nelson gets the assist. 1-0. We are up to 100 points as things stand. Soyuncu, not the best header from him from that free kick, and now potentially a chance for Sheffield United to counter. Reece Nelson, though, not having any of it, runs in. It's a weak effort from him, but good hustle from him. Trincao robs Ryan Fredericks, cuts inside looking for some room. He finds Felicio. Chowdhury out to that man again. Reece Nelson, not Ryan Nelson. He's about 50 now. Trincao puts it away. Pretty much a carbon copy of his first one, except it's Ricardo Pereira with the assist this time, and I'm not sure if he actually was a header. Nelson lays it off to Pereira, who gives it back, a back heel from Nelson. Pereira puts it in, and it is pretty much a carbon copy of the first goal. Trincao from the same position, heading home. 2-0. We are already heading to the Premier League, and we are going to be heading there as champions. 10 minutes of normal time remaining. Aston Villa are losing, but that doesn't even matter as long as we are sensible here. Let's bring on Josh King. Why not give him the final Final 10 minutes of action. Well, chance for Sheffield United to pull a goal back, and indeed they do. Ollie McBurney means it's going to be a nervous end to things. We should still be doing it. Aston Villa are still losing, and we are still winning. Pretty sloppy there. It's an excellent ball over the top. Ollie McBurney firing past Neil Etheridge, and our fantastic run of clean sheets has come to an end. I don't really mind too much as long as we get the job done. Perez is on for Reece Nelson, who's getting a bit tired. Hopefully we should still be okay. Let's not throw it away. Let's not throw it away. Ollie McBurney, goodness me, he's offside, so we get away with it. I'm not gonna don't make any more subs. Don't change anything. Don't change anything. 1 minute to go. Let's get it done. And it's not doing the celebration thing. Why is it not doing the celebration thing? Did Villa score late on? No, they lost 2-0. Did we miss it? It didn't do the celebration thing. We've got 100 points. We're 13 points clear of them. There's only 3 games left. Unless there's an extra team in the division now. There's not. We can't be caught by anyone. We are champions, right? It didn't do the thing, but we are champions. Mark Bonner says we've won the title. We must have done. It didn't do the little celebration thing. But it doesn't matter, because despite that graphical imperfection, we have won the championship title. Maybe they got rid of that if you're not on 3D highlights. Who knows? Leicester win the EFL Championship. There it is in, well, I was going to say black and white, purple and white. We have done it. The fans are pleased. The board are pleased. We've clinched the title. It's our second piece of silverware and our first with Leicester. Medals for everybody. Anyone silly getting a medal? No, I mean, James Garner's got a medal. He's just been here. Barely played. I mean, a lot of these guys. Maru barely played, and he's picking himself up a medal. But there we go. Trincao, the star. Reece Nelson played his part as well, and that was very good indeed. Sales fell back and tapping up Dennis Pratt, but he's not going to do it because he's already agreed a new contract. He's not signed it yet, but he will be doing so very shortly. Let's have a look at the table. It makes for some fantastic reading because there's a C next to Leicester. We are champions. We will be in the Premier League next year, and we will be going up with a trophy to our name. 100 points on the board. It could be, with 3 games to go, 109. I don't think that's the record. Reading's record, I'm pretty sure, still stands. Oh, well, it's actually up for grabs. 106 is Reading's record. If we win all of our 3 remaining games, which is a pretty, it's not guaranteed to happen, although 2 of them are at home, then we can break Reading's record, which would be interesting. That would be a nice achievement as well, which means I wasn't going to play them, but actually, given that that's on the table, what we're going to do is we're going to come back next time. We're going to come back for the final day of the season. We're going to play Derby County. Hopefully, in the meantime, we'll have beaten Preston and Nottingham Forest. If we don't, then it's not the end of the world. But if we do, then we might be on to beat or at least potentially equal Reading's record, which would be nice. If not, then it doesn't really matter. We've won the trophy. That's all that really counts. But it will be Derby County on the final day of the season next time, and then we'll do the end of season wrap-up stuff, see how things have gone, who's done the best, that sort of stuff. Maybe, although we did sign a new contract 2 days ago, have a little look and see if there's any jobs available. I think it'd be pretty bad if we walked out on them now. I'm not planning on doing that. I think we definitely need a season in the Premier League with Leicester and then see how well things shape up. But that is going to be the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed our promotion winning, our title winning campaign. I certainly have. There was a little bit of a dip, but otherwise we've been pretty good all season and very impressive considering the bad state we inherited the club in. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you next time.